Tennessee is the only state in America with 3 legally separate Grand Divisions, and they put it right on the flag. You've got the East with the Smokies, the West with the Delta Flatlands, and the middle with those rolling whiskey distillery hills. Right now, everyone is looking at that middle star. They see Nashville, they see the cranes in the sky, and then they see the prices. But the people who keep scrolling, they find something else. They find towns where the property tax bill looks like a grocery receipt and the acreage goes on long after the neighbors disappear. Today, we are looking at 10 properties across all 3 of those Tennessee stars. Our first stop is Iron City, sitting so close to the Alabama line that your cell phone might not know which time zone it's in. This is a 1977 build at 2732 Railroad Bed Road. This town has a local hero story built into its very name. It was a booming iron ore mining hub in the 1800s, a place where grit literally built the foundations of the community. You can still feel that history in the quiet, wooded surroundings where the past and present seem to blur together. Regarding recent renovations, the home has been updated with a brand new split HVAC system and fresh interior finishes, meaning the heavy lifting is already done. For your lifestyle hook, you are less than a 10-minute walk from the Shoal Creek, a local favorite for smallmouth bass fishing and kayaking. It's the kind of place where your walk score isn't measured by coffee shops, but by how many deer you see before breakfast. It is a true escape for someone who wants to leave the noise behind. When we look at the broader market insight for Iron City, we are talking about a town that understands the value of a slow pace. Historically, Wayne County has been the backbone of the region's timber and agriculture industries. While it doesn't have the flashy nightlife of a metro area, it offers a level of self-sufficiency that is becoming incredibly popular in 2026. Small-scale homesteading is the primary driver of new residents here, and because the land is still priced at a fraction of the state average, your dollar simply goes further. You aren't just buying a house, you're buying an insurance policy against the chaos of the modern world. The property has 900 total square feet, featuring 2 bedrooms and 1 full bathroom. There are 2 parking spaces on the lot, which spans exactly 1 full acre of land. Your commute radius puts you just 30 minutes from the major employment hub of Florence, Alabama, making this a viable option for those who work in the city but want to sleep in the woods. Crime and safety trends here are remarkably stable, with the area being known as one of the quietest and most secure pockets in Wayne County. The population and growth trends show a steady, slow-paced demand as more people look for affordable rural escapes that don't sacrifice basic connectivity. The annual property tax bill is approximately $342. Now we head to Sparta, the gate to the Upper Cumberland. Our local hero here is the bluegrass legend Lester Flatt, whose music was born in these very hills and continues to echo through the valley. Every year, the town square comes alive with the sound of fiddles and banjos during the Liberty Square celebration, a festival that brings people from across the state. This home at 9457 Clarksville Highway is a piece of that history, originally constructed in 1906. It has seen several recent renovations, including reinforced flooring and updated electrical to bring this century-old cottage into the modern era while preserving its vintage soul. Your lifestyle hook here is the proximity to Burgess Falls State Park, where you have access to some of the most breathtaking waterfalls in the Southeast just 15 minutes from your front door. It's a hiker's paradise with a nature score that is off the charts, offering a daily dose of wonder for anyone willing to step outside. The market insight for Sparta is fascinating because it sits at the intersection of tourism and tradition. As Cookeville expands and becomes a major tech and education hub for Middle Tennessee, Sparta is seeing the overflow effect. People want the amenities of a university town, but the lower taxes and larger lots of White County. We've seen a shift toward short-term rental interest here because of the proximity to the state parks, meaning this cottage could easily double as an income-generating asset. The town itself has maintained its historic charm with a downtown area that looks like a movie set, and that preservation is exactly what drives long-term property values. The property has 1,008 total square feet, featuring 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. There are 3 parking spaces on the level 3/4 acre lot. Your commute radius is a convenient 20-minute drive to Cookeville, providing easy access to regional hospitals, major retailers, and Tennessee Tech University. Crime and safety trends in Sparta remain very low, making it a top choice for retirees and remote workers who value peace of mind. Population and growth metrics show a 3% increase in residents over the last 2 years as the Upper Cumberland continues to trend upward as a top destination for relocation. The annual property tax bill is $303. In West Tennessee, we find a property that completely breaks the math of the current market. This is 305 Old Bruceton Road in Bruceton. Our local hero story here revolves around the railroad. Bruceton was once the vital midway point for the Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis Railway, a town built on the steam and steel of American expansion. The railroad spirit of being a crossroads for travelers and hardworking families still defines the local culture today. Recent renovations to the main brick rancher include new luxury vinyl plank flooring and a fresh gas range in the kitchen, giving the home a clean, updated feel. For a lifestyle hook, you are located in a town where the Friday night lights of high school football are the biggest event of the week, and the community gathers at local diners to catch up on the latest news. It's a tight-knit community where neighbors actually look out for one another, and doors stay unlocked. Diving into the market insight for Bruceton, you have to look at the massive amount of land attached to this listing. 11 acres in Tennessee for under $200,000 is a unicorn listing in today's economy. Carroll County is traditionally an agricultural stronghold, but it is increasingly becoming a target for those who want to unplug from the Nashville-Memphis corridor. The local economy is supported by a mix of manufacturing and regional logistics. The real value here isn't just the 2 structures on the property, it's the potential for future development or simply having enough space to never see your neighbors. This is land banking at its finest. The property has 1,200 total square feet in the main house, offering 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. There are 6 parking spaces on the sprawling 11.07 acre lot, providing enough room for a small farm or a massive private workshop. Your commute radius puts you 45 minutes from Jackson, Tennessee, and about 2 hours from the bright lights of Nashville. Crime and safety trends are excellent, with Bruceton maintaining a peaceful, small-town atmosphere that is rare to find in today's world. Population and growth have remained stable, ensuring the town keeps its quiet charm without the pressure of urban sprawl or rising costs. The annual property tax bill is $543. Moving into the heart of the mountains, we arrive at 878 Little Berry Way in Del Rio. The local hero story here is the mountain itself, Messer Mountain. This area was historically a haven for independent homesteaders and moonshiners who valued privacy and self-reliance above all else. Recent renovations include a high-efficiency wood-burning stove and a newly installed solar backup power system, making this a true prepper-light dream for those who want to be ready for anything. Your lifestyle hook is the absolute silence of the high country. At this elevation, you are above the noise of the world, with direct access to hiking trails that lead deep into the Cherokee National Forest, where the only sounds are the wind in the pines and the occasional mountain stream. The market insight for Del Rio is all about the Great Appalachian Migration. Over the last few years, the demand for high-elevation cabins has skyrocketed as people look to escape the summer heat of the lowlands. While Del Rio remains more affordable than neighboring Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge, the spillover from the Smoky Mountain tourism machine is starting to reach these quiet ridges. This is a buy and hold location. You are purchasing a piece of the oldest mountain range on Earth, and as development continues to push further into the forest, these large acreage mountain lots will only become more difficult to acquire. The property has 2,208 total square feet, with 1 bedroom and 2 bathrooms. There are 4 parking spaces on the 5.11-acre lot, which features dramatic elevation changes and stunning natural rock formations. Your commute radius is roughly 25 minutes to Newport for groceries and supplies, or an hour to the vibrant, art-filled city of Asheville, North Carolina. Crime and safety trends are virtually non-existent due to the secluded nature of the mountain and the mind-your-own-business attitude of the residents. Population and growth are slow and steady, primarily driven by people seeking off-grid lifestyles and a deeper connection to the land. The annual property tax bill is $580. If you want new construction but you still want the Tennessee wilderness, you look at 633 T. Greer Road in Mountain City. Johnson County is our local hero here. It is the highest elevation county in the state, often referred to as the Roof of Tennessee, where the seasons are more pronounced and the air is always crisp. This build is essentially a recent renovation in its entirety, featuring double-pane, energy-efficient windows and modern electric heating systems designed to handle the mountain winters. Your lifestyle hook is Watauga Lake, a hidden gem of the Appalachians. Often cited as one of the cleanest lakes in the country, you are just a short drive away from world-class boating, trout fishing, and mountain lake sunrises that look like a painting. When we analyze the market insight for Mountain City, we see a community that is fiercely proud of its isolation, but welcoming to those who respect the mountain way of life. Being tucked into the corner of the state where Tennessee meets Virginia and North Carolina, you have a unique tri-state economy. The area has become a favorite for seasonal residents who want a summer home without the price tag of Blowing Rock or Boone. However, year-round residents are finding that the cost of living in Johnson County is one of the lowest in the entire Appalachian chain. It is a frontier that is still affordable, but the secret is definitely getting out. The property has 1,012 total square feet, featuring 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. There are 4 parking spaces on the 8.83-acre lot, most of which is wooded for ultimate privacy. Your commute radius is approximately 40 minutes to the university town of Boone, North Carolina, giving you access to ski resorts and high-end dining. Crime and safety trends in Johnson County are among the lowest in the state, making it a safe haven for families and solo adventurers alike. Population and growth show a notable uptick as the mountain retreat market continues to explode across the country. The annual property tax bill is $310. Switching gears to the city, we find 1601 Delmont Road in Memphis. Our local hero story is the soul of Memphis itself, the birthplace of rock and roll and the home of the blues. Living in the Colonial Acres neighborhood means you are part of that vibrant mid-century American story, where music and culture are woven into the very fabric of the streets. Recent renovations include a complete professional paint job and updated wrought iron security fencing for added peace of mind. For a lifestyle hook, you are less than 5 minutes from the University of Memphis and some of the most legendary barbecue joints in the world, like Central BBQ and The Rendezvous. Your walk score here is significantly higher than our rural listings, with shaded parks and local diners just a few blocks away, making it easy to enjoy the neighborhood on foot. Memphis market insight requires looking at the Colonial Acres sub-market specifically. This neighborhood was developed in the 1950s and 60s as the quintessential suburban dream. Today, it remains one of the most stable rental and entry-level ownership markets in Shelby County. While the city of Memphis as a whole often gets a bad rap in the news, Pockets like this offer a very different reality, one of manicured lawns and long-term residence. With major employers like FedEx and St. Jude Children's Research Hospital continuing to expand, the demand for mid-range housing in safe, established neighborhoods is at an all-time high. The property has 1,130 total square feet, with 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. There are 2 parking spaces on the quarter-acre lot, which is manageable and fully fenced. Your commute radius is a mere 15 minutes to the heart of downtown Memphis and the world-renowned medical district. Crime and safety trends in this specific pocket of Colonial Acres have remained consistent with a stable, established residential community that takes pride in its homes. Population and growth remain high as Memphis continues to attract major logistics and medical employers, ensuring long-term property value. The annual property tax bill is approximately $2,000. Next, we have the outlier in Jackson, Tennessee, located at 1104 North Parkway, Unit 37. Jackson's local hero is Casey Jones, the legendary railroad engineer whose bravery is immortalized in song and story. His historic home and museum are just minutes away, serving as a reminder of the city's rich heritage and the importance of the rail industry in shaping West Tennessee. This townhome has seen recent renovations to the kitchen and the primary bathrooms, including new designer tile work and modern fixtures that give the space a luxury feel. Your lifestyle hook is the Timberlake community itself. You have a clubhouse, tennis courts, and a swimming pool that you don't have to maintain, allowing you to spend your weekends relaxing instead of mowing. It is the ultimate low-stress living situation in a city that serves as the commercial and medical hub of West Tennessee. The market insight for Jackson right now is dominated by one phrase: Blue Oval City. This massive Ford electric vehicle campus is located just down the road and is expected to create tens of thousands of direct and indirect jobs over the next decade. Jackson is the primary urban center capable of housing the professional workforce that this project will attract. We are seeing a massive surge in demand for managed communities like Timberlake because they offer a lock-and-leave lifestyle for busy professionals. If you are looking for an investment that is tied to the future of American manufacturing, Jackson is the epicenter. The property has 1,722 total square feet, offering 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. There are 2 parking spaces provided by the community right near your front door. Your commute radius is 5 minutes to the Jackson City Center and 40 minutes to the massive Blue Oval City Ford plant, which is bringing thousands of high-tech jobs to the region. Crime and safety trends are average for a gated or community-style development, with the HOA providing an extra layer of oversight. Population and growth in Jackson are accelerating rapidly due to the massive industrial investments nearby, making this a prime spot for future appreciation. The annual property tax bill is $825. If you're still with me, it means you're serious about finding your piece of Tennessee and escaping the rent trap. Do me a huge favor, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment below telling me which of these towns sounds like your kind of vibe. Heading back east to Blountville, we find 1162 Muddy Creek Road. Our local hero here is the Bristol Motor Speedway, the last great Coliseum, located just a stone's throw away. This town lives and breathes the energy of the track, and during race weeks, the whole community feels like a celebration of speed and tradition. Recent renovations to this 1939 farmhouse include a fully remodeled kitchen with stainless steel appliances and updated double-pane windows that help keep the noise out and the warmth in. Your lifestyle hook is the flat, lush half-acre lot. It is a gardener's dream, and a perfect spot for hosting race day barbecues, or letting the kids run free in a safe, open environment. The market insight for Blountville is centered on its strategic location within the Tri-Cities region. You are positioned right between Kingsport, Johnson City, and Bristol. This makes Blountville a bedroom community of choice for the thousands of people employed by companies like Eastman Chemical or the regional healthcare systems. Sullivan County has historically maintained lower tax rates than neighboring Washington County, which makes properties like this 1939 farmhouse a strong financial move. You are getting the charm of a pre-war home with the economic security of 3 major cities within a 20-minute radius. The property has 1,416 total square feet, featuring 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. There are 2 parking spaces under a carport on the 0.63-acre lot. Your commute radius is 15 minutes to the shopping in Bristol and 20 minutes to the medical centers in Kingsport. Crime and safety trends are very low, typical of a quiet Sullivan County neighborhood where people still know their neighbors by name. Population and growth are steady, supported by the strong regional economy of the Tri-Cities area and a growing interest in historic homes. The annual property tax bill is $619. In Clarksville, we find 158 Lexington Drive. The local hero here is Fort Campbell and the 101st Airborne Division, the Screaming Eagles. This is a city that honors its veterans and has a culture built on service, resilience, and a deep sense of patriotism. Recent renovations include a fully finished basement that effectively doubles your usable living area, perfect for a home theater, a gym, or a massive home office for those working remotely. Your lifestyle hook is the proximity to the Cumberland River and the Clarksville Riverwalk, offering miles of scenic walking and biking trails that showcase the natural beauty of Middle Tennessee. Clarksville's market insight is one of the most impressive stories in the nation. It has consistently been ranked as one of the best places to live for people under the age of 35. The combination of the military presence and the massive investments from companies like LG and Hankook Tires has created an incredibly resilient economy. Unlike Nashville, which has seen prices skyrocket out of reach for many, Clarksville still offers true middle-class value. The rental market here is one of the strongest in the Southeast, meaning a home like this, with a finished basement, is a turnkey rental opportunity that will likely never see a month of vacancy. The property has 2,392 total square feet, with 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. There are 4 parking spaces on the 0.49-acre lot, which is fully fenced for privacy. Your commute radius is roughly 55 minutes to Nashville, though many residents work locally in Clarksville's booming industrial and education sectors. Crime and safety trends are moderate, reflecting a high-activity military and college town with a young, energetic population. Population and growth are explosive, with Clarksville consistently ranking as one of the fastest-growing cities in the country for young professionals and families. The annual property tax bill is $1,380. Finally, we have 6903 Cooks Avenue in Murfreesboro. The local hero here is Middle Tennessee State University, which has transformed this town into a cultural and educational powerhouse that attracts talent from across the globe. This 1976 build is being sold as is, but recent renovations include a newer roof and updated central cooling, giving you a solid head start on your customization. Your lifestyle hook is being in the geographic center of Tennessee. You are at the heart of everything, with a lifestyle score that includes world-class shopping at the Avenue and historic walks through the Stones River National Battlefield, where history comes alive on the weekends. The market insight for Murfreesboro is a simple story of relentless growth. Rutherford County is the fastest-growing county in Tennessee for a reason. It has become the primary suburban destination for the Nashville workforce, but it has developed an identity all its own. The school systems here are some of the highest rated in the state, which is why you see so many families fighting for every available listing. While this property is an as-is sale, The underlying land value in Murfreesboro is so strong that this is essentially a forced equity play. You put in the work on the interior, and the market will reward you with massive appreciation. It is arguably the safest real estate bet on this list. The property has 1,248 total square feet, featuring 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. There are 6 parking spaces on the 0.58-acre lot, providing plenty of room for guests or a recreational vehicle. Your commute radius is 40 minutes to Nashville, making this a premier suburban choice for those who want city access without city prices. Crime and safety trends are very stable for a city of this size, with highly rated local schools and police presence. Population and growth are the highest in the state, as Murfreesboro continues to lead the pack in new residents, retail expansion, and job creation. The annual property tax bill is $1,048. That's the list. 10 properties, 3 grand divisions, and 10 reasons why Tennessee is still the place people are moving to when they want their time back. If you find value in these deep dives and want to see more hidden gems before they're gone, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a friend who is tired of paying rent.